Good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 a.m. and we are in the Boca Bay in the city of Kotor. The country of Montenegro, formerly known as Yugoslavia. Look at the fjords here. One of Southern Europe's longest and most dramatic fjords. We're going to find old palaces and churches dating back to the 12th century. National Park here. Look at how calm the water is this morning. Montenegro. Now this morning we will have to be tendered into the port because obviously the way that the narrows are here, the ships can't get in. So we'll get on these tender boats down here and they'll take us into the city of Kotor in Montenegro. We're hoping for some good weather today, but it is going to be partly cloudy. Possibly a chance of rain, but that doesn't matter because this is going to be one of the most beautiful ports we'll ever see, I think. The water's like glass, and we're going to go see old towns and cathedrals and check out the different foods and restaurants and shops that they got. So hang with us. The tender boats haven't started shuttling people yet, but shortly, and we'll be on them. It looks like there's another cruise ship over there in the bay, and we will be on it here shortly. So join us today in Montenegro for a beautiful, beautiful day. I can feel it. All right. Okay, everybody, we are on the tender shuttle boat, if you want to call it that, and they're going to tender us right in this fjord, right down to the drop off there in town, and we're gonna have all day. Last shuttle back is at 5 o'clock. Look at this, water is like glass. This reminds me of, gosh, I don't know, like, I can't explain it. It's almost like it's a lake. The water's so calm, and I don't know if anybody could ever guess that we're in a place called Montenegro. It's so incredibly gorgeous, and I'm super excited to get to town and see what they have to offer there. So we'll be there in a few minutes. We are off and we are moving right now. No joke. Here's the next tender boat waiting for the next crew. Maybe we're not going where I thought we were going. I thought we were going to go the other way. Okay, my mistake. Anyways, we're off. I think they said it's possibly about 5 minutes. I'll let you know when we get there. Looks like another cruise ship is in the bay here. Closer now to that ship before coming up here that was in the distance. It is a Azamara cruise ship, and I'm not sure about that brand. I don't know if it's European or what, but that's also in the bay here. Boy, they got a lot closer to the dock area than we did. Maybe it's because of the size of the ship, because obviously this is nowhere near the size of our Princess ship. So that's, I think, what determines probably how close or far you have to anchor. There's one of our shuttle boats, the Majestic Princess. Yeah, I think that's what determines how close or far you can get to the actual dock. And this is like literally, we're right at the dock. That ship right there is like almost touching the dock. So, but they would still have to water shuttle over. So even though it's close enough to almost touch, they still got to taxi over. So anyway, we are here at the dock, and so we're going to get off here shortly and then walk around town and go discover what Montenegro has to offer. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, all aboard. Last water shuttle, 5 p.m. Here we are, just got off the shuttle right there, and we are heading to town. Let's go. Montenegro. Welcome. Yeah, try and get in a selfie in front of that sign. Good luck. All right, man, this place is beautiful. Okay, we just found this structure here. I'll tell you what it is in a minute, but it's called the Marine Gate, Main City Gate, 1555. Got some cannons out front here, and let's see what the sign up here says. Just got to find one in English. Welcome to Kotor, or Kotor, not sure how you pronounce it. So I guess to get into the main city, I guess we got to go through this gate, is what it sounds like, because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on over in that direction. So let's go through this archway. Beautiful cat.
Oh, I can't believe that's an Azamara. That's
gorgeous. All right, so let's go through.
Yeah, that's a small one. All right.
Let's go through this archway. It looks like it goes into the city. Let's see what the rules are here, first of all. Please do not walk around in a bathing suit without clothing or part of clothing. Please do not ride bicycles, motorbikes, scooters, cars, etc. without special permission. Please do not throw cigarettes, chewing gum, and other litter on public surfaces. Please keep dogs on a leash. There are narrow streets in Old Town, and please keep to the right and leave enough space for the unhindered passengers of other people. And finally, the city walls are high. Please do not climb the walls and follow the outlined rules. And looks like they have it in several languages, one being what looks to me like Russian. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, since this was former Yugoslavia. I'm guessing they speak some form of Slavic. I gotta Google it. Sorry, I'm giving bad info. I think they must speak some form of Slavic or Russian or some such thing. But it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so let's go inside, check it out. Going into the city gate. Okay. Oh, wow, nice. Look at this. This is very, very interesting. Look at the clock tower there. Okay. Gosh, this reminds me of walking through, what is it? Epcot Center in Florida, where they have all the different countries that they show. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, walking through Epcot. Very cool. Restaurants, there's a bank, jewelry stores, souvenir shops. Jennifer just went into a souvenir shop, so let's go see what's up. Seen a lot of cats around here, just chilling out, hanging out. I think I saw another one around the corner here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. That was the one, I guess, outside the gate there. Oh, there's another one. Yep, cats just running around, hanging out. Oh, there's another one. How about that? Must be something to do with cats, because there's cat thing on the wall there. and we love Kotor, or we love Vilim Kotor. I was just talking to the shop owner here on this corner shop here, the Old Castle Jewelry Shop, and he showed me the church there. I don't know if you can make it out from here, but you can see like the church tower there with the cross on it. If you can see it, it's quite amazing. He said, I was asking you know, how you get up there. He said there was, gosh, I just forgot how many steps. He told me it's over 1,000, and he said coming down is harder than going up. But actually, I said, is there any other way to get up there? Is there a vehicle? He said, no, not possible. So the only way to get up to that church up there on that mountain is to walk up there. I guess there's some priests and stuff that live up there and caretakers and whatnot, but oh my gosh, that's a little much. I don't know if I'll be making that climb today, but it is beautiful. I would like to see it, but come on guys, I don't know. I don't think I can do it anymore. That would be pushing it for sure. And then if we go down this street and take a left, then another left, every time you turn on a corner, there's going to be a church, he said. And so lots of churches in this town, and he said lots of cats. I said, do they belong to anybody? He said no, but all the shop owners just kind of take care of them, look after them. So they seem well fed, they seem happy, they're very content, just chilled, relaxed. And I asked him what the official language was, and he told me it's Serbic. So he said they understand Russian too, some, but the main language is Serbic, being that it was you know, the old part being Yugoslavia. I was thinking some kind of a Slavic language or something, but I guess Bosnia and Serbia and Montenegro are all part of that same sort of language, and probably have a lot in common. So yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of history here, because this area has been ruled by many different governments, but it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I can definitely see why. It is gorgeous. We're gonna go down these streets here in a few minutes. Jennifer's doing some shopping here in some of these shops. I lost her for a minute, but we always seem to bump into each other after a few minutes, so I'm sure I'll find her here soon. Okay, the Constitution of Montenegro from 2007 states that Montenegrin is the official language of the country, while Bosnian, Croatian, Serbian, and Albanian are languages in official use. So that is the official answer. All right, so now you know. Okay, so we're just going to take one of these little side streets from the main square there, where the bell tower was, and none of these streets are, you know, what you would expect, like a row after row. No, they're all they go off in different directions with all these cool designs everywhere on the walls and the buildings. The buildings are very old, and they're very unique. And they're very, I guess, Montenegrin. Ooh, I thought I smelled some pizza, and I do too, right in there. Oh my lord. Oh, look at all the, ooh, wow, okay. Oh, come on now. Look at that pizza. Are you kidding me? That's the biggest cheese pizza I think I've ever seen in my life. And if you could smell that right now, you would just be out of your mind smelling that pizza. Wow. Pizza.
Fresh cheese.
Freshest cheese ever. All of the streets here are very asymmetrical, so it would be very easy to get lost, because one street just doesn't go straight all the way down, though, and then another street intersects with it going exactly the parallel to it. No, these are all crisscrossed and going up into alleys, and so Yes, could you get lost here? You better believe it, very easily. But there's a lot of outdoor cafes here, and you can just smell all the food, and it smells amazing. Boutique hotel, very nice. So for example, this is a perfect example. As you're walking down the street here, you know, it doesn't go straight. It goes at an angle to get to this part, and then it turns off onto another angle. Oh my gosh, wow, look at this. Okay, this is interesting. All right, there's a Selby Souvenirs and Silver Gift Shop. Okay, so as I said, these streets are very asymmetrical. You never know which angle it's going to go off to. So, oh boy, here we go. One of the shop owners told me if you go up, take a left, there's a church, then take another left, there's another church, then take another left, and there's another church. So look at that church there. That's quite beautiful. And then before, when we talked about the church up on the mountain, well, of course that's right up in the hills up there where it's all green. So I see two dates on the two towers here. One is 1166 and the other one is 2016. I'm not sure what they signify yet. We'll find out hopefully if we go up here. Yeah, so he did say take a left, which we did. Then at that church take another left and you'll see another church. So I don't know, let's check this out first. So this just opened up into another big square here. Everything is quite unique here, and as you would expect it to be, because it's very old. So yeah, wow, very, very beautiful.
That was the Kotor.
So as walking around, we're literally trying to get lost. We're just following the streets. We don't care which way we go. We don't care which way we turn. And look at all these shops. Look like they're little grottos, little caves with the stones and everything. Very cool. Anyway, we're trying to we're literally trying to get ourselves lost. I mean, we've got all day here. We've got like 8 or 9 hours to spend in this town, and so yeah, there's steps that go up and up and up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think I did all the steps I wanted to do in my life when we were back in Asia, going to those temples. So unless it's something that is mind-blowing, I'm probably going to skip the steps. But the streets here are very, very narrow. The walls are high, and as I said, you know, you could turn off onto, look at, I don't know if you can see the stairs going up there too, and maybe some of them just go to these I don't know, maybe they're apartments or houses where people live or stay, I'm not sure. But the streets here are very narrow, and they're all, as you can see, the ground has all got they're not cobblestones, but they're kind of like pavers, sort of, and it's very nice. But it's fun. As I said, we don't care if we get lost. You know, that's what Google Maps is for, right? So you're not going to get lost. You could ask anybody and just tell them, or just ask them, hey, how do I get back to the main entrance? And they're going to point you in the right direction. So you're never going to really truly get lost. But it's fun to try to, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Oh, today we're just walking through the town a little. Maybe in a little while. Yeah, thank you.
Best one in the town.
A lot of tours are offered. As you can imagine, there's lots of stuff to see. But I wanted to just kind of give you a feel of how narrow the streets were, and all the different souvenir shops and the little restaurants that are selling gelato and pizza and all the good foods. And it just, when you walk through here, obviously you can smell everything, and it smells amazing. And I imagine we may stop here in a little while when we get tired and get a little snack to eat, and then it just kind of opens up into tiny little area here, and then it goes down another little narrow city street. So it's all just very, very cool. Yeah, wow, look at that. Those steps are going up a ways right there. Looks like they have apartments for rent here. Novi Svet apartment, free room. So there's a little area there you can stay if you wanted to rent a little place. This is a Franciscan convent, and it goes up them stairs up there. I don't know how far. I'm not going to go up there to find out. Sandwich shop, tattoo and piercing. Little outdoor cafe right there. Kind of cool. Here's some stairs going up here, and then it goes up on top there. We might have to go up there and check that out. I think that's what they're calling the city wall. Let's see what they're saying right here. This is part of the fortress to get up on like the top of the wall, and maybe there's gonna be a good view from up here. So this I'll do the steps for. It may take me a minute, but that's okay. I'm gonna shut the camera off, and then we'll get some video when we get up on top. Okay, I told you there's lots of cats around here. As I said, they all just seem to be very, very, very well taken care of. They're super clean. I saw in front of some of the shops walking around the city, people put little cans of food out, so they are well taken care of. They're very healthy, very beautiful, shiny coats. Very, very good looking cats. All different colors, nice. There's another one against the wall there. They're just hanging out all over the place, just chilling, relaxing, enjoying the day. So this is part of the fortress, what they also call the city wall. And oh my goodness, look at that right there. Look at this little harbor area. How beautiful is that? Wow, super cool. Of course, that's a little pier area right there where we got off of our little tender boat, and then of course if you go straight back out there in that direction is our ship. So, oh, so gorgeous. Just nestled right in the foothills sort of the mountainous region here that goes all the way up. And like I said, you can climb them steps going all the way up there. They zigzag, but you know what? If you can get a feel of what I'm filming here, you can see it's going to take you a minute to get up there. That's for darn sure. And I just don't have the strength or energy to do it, so we're just going to do a panoramic view here of the bay and the harbor. Super beautiful. What's Miss Jennifer thinking of this today?
Oh, can't climb step anymore. As 2 years older today than the trip in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, not anymore. It's not, is it?
Oh, yes.
Like I said, unless it's like mind-blowing, we'll do it, but it has to be pretty spectacular. There's a beautiful yacht sailboat going out for the day. Weather ended up being incredible here. I think the forecast was for a high of 73 with partly cloudy, and for some reason in our daily paper it said there was a 50% chance of rain, and I suppose that's possible. That could be some rain clouds there, but if you look around elsewhere, it's pretty dang blue skies, and it doesn't look like it's gonna rain. But we're gonna go up a little bit higher, one more set of steps up there, see if we get even a better view. All right, let's check it out. Okay, we came up one extra set of steps here to see if we could improve our view, and honestly the other view might even be a little bit nicer, but still nice from here. I hope that you can see on camera, on film, how crystal clear the water is, because from here I can see the bottom just crystal clear. And like I said, I've said I don't know how many times just how glassy the water is. And then just the homes that are just set up in the mountains there. Wow, amazing. So we just came around the corner from where we were at just a second ago, and saw this little pond here. Again, I can literally see the bottom. I don't know if it's going to come out on film, but I'm not sure where the water is coming from. It appears that it's coming from up there, kind of looks like, or no, maybe it's coming from over there. I don't know, but still very nice, very cool, very quaint little town. This looks like it goes back out on the main road. So as I said, that main road is where we came off of from the little shuttle boat. So there's, as much as you want to try to get lost, you won't get lost. You can go through all the streets, and no matter which way they go, you're going to end up somehow back to where you started from. So yep, it's all good. All right, head back down these steps and find some more streets to get lost on. So I just came, literally that's where I was standing when I did the shot facing downward. This is the southern gate. I think the original, if I remember correctly, I think we came in the western gate when I first entered into the fortress city here. Anyways, we're at the southern gate here. This is a shot of the same little pond area. Now maybe you'll be able to see the bottom a little better. And the moss on the rocks. And then look at that. Then we're just right back out on the main city street again. How about that? It smells so fresh here with the water and the greenery. All very, very nice.
Oh, they let you take pictures there.
Yeah, there's steps that go down there. Let's just let's take a seat for a minute here and just absorb all of this in. It's so nice. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna just sit for just a minute, rest our bones, and then explore some more. So as we exited out of the south gate of the city fortress, we're back on the main street here, and they have sort of like a farmer's market going on here today. There's some beautiful scallions, green onions, strawberries. Yeah, very fresh. Olive oils, all your fruits. Those beautiful strawberries and cherries. Hello. Good morning. And look at those gorgeous olives and those tomatoes. So far in Europe, that's what I've been noticing, is all the fruits and veggies are just exquisite. And then in the back there behind that fence is your meats and cheeses. Some kind of animal fur. I'm not sure what. Some hats. Bags. More beautiful fruits. Look at those tomatoes, cucumbers. Oh, just gorgeous. More olive oils, fresh olives, all the prosciuttos with the cheeses in the back there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at the selection of olives here. Just so many different varieties, so many different colors. Amazing. Amazing. And then more oils. More olives. Oh, it smells so fresh here. My gosh, just amazing. All of these different olives. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. So beautiful. And then there's some more meat and cheese shops in the back there, also selling more different brands of olive oil. Little drink shop here. Little hot dog stand here. More veggies, more meat and cheese in the back. Hello. Oh, some hats. Clothing. And these little kiosks here on the sidewalk, just selling drinks and little snacks. Little bracelets. And again, as you can see, the fortress walls. And then as we get closer back to the Azamara ship, where we kind of stepped off of our little shuttle boat, we're coming right back around here to where we entered the, again, I want to say it was the West Gate. And wow, lots of folks out here. You can see the city walls or the fortress walls, and that's where we went in this morning, right there. And yeah, we're right back out here on the main entrance and the main area where we just got off. All right, everybody, we've had an absolutely full day here in Montenegro. We didn't keep filming all the little streets that we walked down and all the little souvenir shops. That's just a little redundant, and I don't want it to get too long and too boring. But I did want to show just the absolute beauty of this area, and it is quite gorgeous. We are heading back to the Princess, but I wanted to give some final looks here. I think though, when the ship does take off tonight, they were saying that it's especially beautiful when it goes back out through the fjords back into the Mediterranean, and then we'll be heading north, and our next 2 stops will be in Croatia. I think the first one is tomorrow in Dubrovnik, and then the next day is going to be Split, Croatia. And then the final day of this 10-day portion, which will be dropping some people off and picking some people up. Of course, we're going to be continuing on for an additional 20 more days. Anyways, it'll be stopping in Venice, and we're going to spend the whole day there. I think that day we have till like 10 o'clock at night until we have to be back on the ship. So that's going to be a full day. We're going to enjoy Venice all day. But the next couple days we're gonna enjoy Croatia. Today we enjoyed Montenegro very much, very scenic, very beautiful, and yeah, we'll get the film as we head on out back through the fjords, back out in the Mediterranean. It's supposed to be quite a beautiful scenery there, so we'll get that for you later on. As promised, we are sailing away. out of the fjords. Captain promised us a spectacular view in the Narrows, and so that should be coming up in a little bit. Right now I'm just relaxing on a chase lounge, enjoying this beautiful sail away tonight, listening to the calm music, and having a pretty good evening. As soon as we get into the real Narrows, we'll walk around the ship and get some good footage of that, because Captain said that's definitely don't want to miss that at all. So we're going to make sure and catch that. Just stick with us for a little bit longer, and then we'll be on our way to Croatia by tomorrow morning. We'll be there. Okay, now we're talking serious narrow right here. Okay, that's on the port side or the left side of the ship. This is on the starboard side or the right side of the ship. So look at how narrow he is navigating, and this is a big old giant ship. Man, he don't have much room to play with, let me tell you. Wow, that's some good driving right there. I'm sure it's all GPS navigation, but still, that's quite a marvel if you think about it. Got to get a better spot. Have to get a better spot here. There you go. That kind of gives you an idea of how close we are to that road over there. I mean, literally. I mean, I can't imagine it being more than 100 yards, if that. That's on the starboard side, as I said. Okay, let's walk over to the port side real quick and see what we're looking at over there. Hopefully we can get a gander over here somewhere, just to give you a quick idea of what we're looking at here. There we go. A very good look at how close we are to the road on the port side of the ship. So he's doing some serious maneuvering getting through this narrow area here, and you know, it's got to be pretty deep as well. Okay, final thoughts on today as we're zigzagging our way out to the Adriatic Sea. Didn't expect it. How cool it was going to be. Super surprised, super loving it. Highly recommend Montenegro. It was a very, very awesome port. We had a fantastic day. Now we got Movies Under the Stars there with Jurassic Park playing tonight. We had some music earlier right underneath the screen over there. And we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna walk over here to the other side for some final shots. Look at how gorgeous this is. Wow, and it's just been an absolutely perfect day. Just absolutely amazing. Look at that view. I don't know if we're going to see another one like it, but we are going to be going to a couple places in Turkey and 5 or 6 islands in Greece, including Athens. So I'm sure we're still going to see some incredible scenery, but today, honestly, it has to take the cake. Glad you guys were with us to see all this, because I don't think words can explain it, to be honest. Get one more shot here in the front and see what it's looking like. Hard to see over here because this is about as far as we can go up on the towards the front of the ship, at least on this deck. Maybe we might be able to go down a deck and then over, but yeah. Oh, I know, we can go into the Hollywood Pool Club there and get some shots, so we'll do that. Okay, stick with us for a minute. Okay, we're going into this Hollywood Pool Club, which is really cool. I haven't even showed you guys this yet, but it is awesome inside here. It's kind of a private area here with its own unique pool. Just really, really awesome. Mostly you're going to find just kind of adults hanging out in here, but it's all enclosed, which is very nice. So you got the pool area here. You've got all like these private cabanas, and you know, they're to anybody on the ship, but I don't think a lot of people know about this area. To be honest with you, I just discovered it myself today. Just discovered. I happened to walk through the doors, I saw this, and my mind was blown. There's a bar there, 2 jacuzzis. Hi. 2 jacuzzis. This beautiful pool. All these wonderful couches, all these cabanas, and this isn't it, guys. That's not it. It completely still comes through here. Here's more loungers, and they're all indoors, people relaxing. This one's called the Hollywood Conservatory. The doors we just came through earlier was called the Hollywood Pool. They've got more couch area here with all windows. More little cabanas that you can go into. If nobody's in there, they're all yours. And this is the view right here, looking right out the front. And this is what I wanted to share with you for our final thoughts of the evening as we head up around the bend here and head out into the Adriatic. We're already through the Narrows, which I showed you earlier, but I did want to show you a view out of the front. This is the end of the day here. Tomorrow morning we'll be in Dubrovnik, and it'll be another full day, so I hope you'll hang with us and check that out as well. But there we are. And this goes all the way around the front of the boat. Everybody's got the best seats in the house right here. That's for sure. They've got a table over there with a bunch of games on it. You can come out here and sit down and just play games. They got these sculptors here. They got the sun glass windows there over the rooftop, sunroof. Got these nice sculptors, and got these plants here, more chairs. I'm not sure if this is real or not. Nope, that's plastic. Makes sense though. Look at this big old giant chessboard. How cool is that? Everybody's just chilling tonight for their last few hours before they go to bed and have another big day tomorrow. Just showing you some of the sculptures and some how this area looks. Look at these little cabana areas. Is that just like the coolest? I literally just discovered this today. I've been on this ship for 20 days. 20 days and I just found it today by accident. I can't wrap my head around it. Seriously, it's just mind-blowing. And then this comes back around to the pool area. Again, earlier the bar was hopping, so I don't know if it's just open certain hours or what, but then this is just coming back around the other side of the pool. Okay, nice tables here to chill out and relax. More cabana area. Very, very nice. And then this door coming out the other side. We came in over there on that side. We're going to go out on this side. So once again, hope you had a good day. We sure did. It was a phenomenal day. And we're going to go ahead and sign off until tomorrow. And it should be another amazing day. From what I understand, from what everybody tells me, Croatia is one of the best kept secrets. So we're going to hit two of the major towns there, Dubrovnik and Split. So you'll be with us. We'll get some good filming in. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Finish watching Jurassic Park. And go join Jennifer over there on the lounger. And I will say good night. Thanks for hanging with us. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. We thank you very much for watching. And if you like it, give us a thumbs up. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. All right. Good night, everybody.